Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all placements, Holy Spirit. What's the love brief for Sag right now under this beaver moon? Your card, rendezvous, engaging in secret sexual escapades. So somebody is involved with a third party having sexual escapades. This could have come out under the full moon in Taurus. You also have a lot of activity in November under this beaver moon, Sag. Jupiter goes retrograde 11/11, and 11/11 from a love standpoint is associated with a twin flame relationship. So maybe you find out that something is going on secretly, or somebody finds out. And it's good to find out because you know not to take it seriously anymore, not to waste your time, your energy. Yeah. You open up kind of defensive, taking a stand regarding the way you feel, expressing yourself. Absolutely. Because it's toxic. Some of you, this is totally not what you expected. It's a shock, in other words, that there was a threesome. There was always somebody in the middle. Quite a shock. And you take a stand, I see. Tell me more. All of this was in secret, but you know, deep down, your intuition, you felt it. You felt it, Sag. You're very intuitive right now. What else does Sag need to know, Spirit? I love it. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is actually a solo card for me. It identifies somebody who is able to take care of themselves. Actually, they only need one more pentacle to be the Ten of Pentacles. This is all about a marriage. A marriage. Somebody thought they had the Ten of Pentacles, only to find out there was a secret engagement, a sexual. For some of you, they were having a menage a trois. There is a threesome. There is a threesome. The Devil. This was not just that they were seeing another person. They could have been involved with multiple people. And you two are married at the center of it all. What this is about is, if you weren't actually married, then you were living together. You were cohabitating together. Oof. Karma. Judgment is a card of karma, major arcana. We know God holds ultimate judgment, right? Judgment is also a card of second chances. It's Scorpio energy. Right now you have Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, heavy. Sag. Near future energy. I think I did a short on you capturing your power and holding on to it, like no matter what. Right. Yeah. Regarding this situation right now, things are at a stalemate, and I see they're gonna be at a stalemate in the near future because it's a shock almost. Somebody just doesn't want to deal with it. Maybe other responsibilities are more pressing, giving them an outlet of not having to deal with it. They could be traveling. There could be distance. Right. They thought you wouldn't find out for sure. For sure. Okay, but what's done in the dark, it always comes out. Judgment is always there. What else, Spirit? Yeah, this was toxic. I feel like with the Magician reverse and the Devil, very toxic, demonic. And whoever initiated this with your husband or wife, plotted. They plotted. They could have manipulated energy to catch you at a point where they could insert themselves in between you and your love. It was intentional. It was plotted. A demonic plot twist. But it's usually something like this. I also notice how many major arcanas you have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where God is in control. Those are cards. Major arcanas are controlled by God. And He sees. He's aware of who did what. Here you go. Sag, focusing on you. Getting that fire back by just turning that energy inward. Jupiter goes retrograde on 11/11. 11/11 is very important for love. We know love starts with self-love, and that it prepares you for a greater love. When you see 11/11, something is in the works. What else? Because Spirit shows up here. Whenever the Devil shows up, God is always there. Trust me. Yes, He's always on it. I believe some travel, and also with the holidays, it's a time to get away, spend time with family, and somebody takes full advantage of that. Just to put some distance between them and this situation. Yeah, this is how you felt. But the 9 of Pentacles comes in, knowing you're the Emperor, the Empress, right? Made up of all the kings and all the queens. You may not have felt like yourself. Something was lost for a minute. Right. Until you changed that energy inward, focused on you, your projects, took your energy away from anybody who didn't deserve it, Sag. Right. Got right back into that 9 of Pentacles energy. And that's exactly what we have to do. New deck here. Anything else? Anything else regarding these rendezvous, secret rendezvous? Sag may have been involved. Not may have. Somehow this is your reading. Somehow there is a secret rendezvous. And we know that with readings, it could have been something you've already experienced, something you're currently going through, or something that's going to happen in the near future. But this is about a Spirit of Cups. You regaining that fire, relighting that fire. Yeah, Cups starting with you. Here they are in the background. Spirit's dealing with them though. You're focused on you. What else does Sag need to know about love? Starting with self. Yeah. The 8 of Pentacles was all about you fulfilling your dreams, dreaming big, not small, regaining your focus on what's important, which is you. And then bam, see that 11/11. 11/11 from a relationship standpoint to me is symbolic of true love, because I think of, it's also the symbol of twin flames, but it's two becoming one. It's a romance of a lifetime. See, when you put that focus back on you where you deserve that focus, that attention, and somebody also admires you. Tell me more, Spirit. Yes, chemistry. You two have this chemistry. This could be somebody who admired you from afar, like maybe they were always interested but you never knew it, and now they come forward and they let you know it. But for some of you, they could be another fire sign, because it is heated, it's hot. I feel the electricity, it's like a current. Over the holidays, wow, you two get to enjoy some time, blissful time, holiday time together. So it happens at the perfect time, I just heard. It's divine timing. Tell me about this divinely timed relationship coming through for Sag Spirit. So it's like you leave a very painful situation and you put some distance between yourself and it, giving you some space to think about it. But at the same time, some of you could meet somebody immediately. This isn't for everybody, right? But over the holidays, you could meet somebody. And that could be the start of a romance of the lifetime. Dream big at this time. Like when you sit back at your easel and you begin to dream or bring your dreams to life. Dream big. Dream big. I feel like a chasm developing, a real separation from the past. It like fades into black. It does. Wow. Some of you, this person, this soulmate, tell me more about this soulmate, but it's in the future. Why? Right. Because your heart is a little fragile still. You're not one to jump out of the fire into the flame. No. Spirit says, it would take some time to heal, to be vulnerable again, right? Right. And to be strong enough to go through possibly anything again in love. Absolutely. So your heart is kind of fragile. We get it. Yeah. But Spirit wants you to know this true love, this 1111 that's coming in, He wants you to feel comfortable with it because He wants you to know, be vulnerable. Trust in this connection, even though your heart may be fragile. Friendship is the best way, especially if you are digging on Sag and you're trying to come in, you're a cross watcher. Friendship, slow and easy. Let it develop naturally almost, not almost, for sure. Because there is an issue with trust and vulnerability and being ready for what's coming in. So that's very important. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else does Sag need to know? Ooh. Yeah. Hot and cold. This is you maybe feeling off, but you're still there. The elements are still there. But you could with the moon, because a lot is happening above us. As above, so below. A lot is happening, right? We're going into Mercury retrograde. I think there's 4 planets in retrograde. So things are very slow and You are very methodical here. You're very methodical, especially when it comes to anything that involves your heart. There's a method to your madness. It's like, but when you meet this person, that chemistry lets you know that you don't want to let them just walk out of your life. So, and that's the difference here. It's like they make you laugh again. Friendship develops. Okay. Hi. Fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. 1111. Very important number here. What else, Spirit? So yeah, you're going to go from one extreme to another. Prepare for that. You're coming out of one relationship and you haven't even processed that. You just had to get away from it. And now you're feeling good again because somebody's giving you the attention you deserve. And it feels sincere. True love usually feels sincere, yes. That's how Spirit shows up. Oh, look at this. The sun is rising. It feels so good, right? For a change, a difference. Wow. Look at them. They're watching you. This is somebody to see if you're posting, but you're not. You're not posting on social media. You're not mapping your location. Matter of fact, your location is off on all your devices. You're not even online, but they want to know, what is Sagittarius doing? See, it was okay as long as it was their little secret. That's what it is. But this one, in walked this magnetic attraction, and it just happened naturally. And plus, over the holidays, wow, things could really up the ante, take off, get deeper, a lot more communication. This is a romantic beginning. Excuse me. Spirit said, oh, fragile heart, Sagittarius, you can be vulnerable. Trust in this connection. What else, Spirit? What else does Sag need to know? For some of you, around summertime. What happens around summertime? Tell me, Spirit. Let me get another deck. What happens around summertime for Sag? What happens around summertime for Sag? Thank you. You are really in love. Probably this takes off or it goes to the next level. It could have been platonic initially to gain your trust. Ooh, I like that, Sag. By summer, around summer though, it's total bliss. It's love. It's the embodiment of cups. Water sign, water, your feelings, your emotions. Whew, all-time high for this new love. Wow. See how life can change at a moment. Spirit has total control. And this is such a beautiful change. Wow. Judgment. This is your karma. You get good karma. So twice you have the Judgment card, right? Yeah. There's an awakening. And I said it was karma. It's second chances. And also Spirit just said through this Mercury retrograde, because a lot of planets are retrograde, including yours, you could have the past coming back wanting a second chance. 2 cards of Judgment. But you definitely are getting some good karma, probably for the way you handled the situation. Like just taking your energy back, reinvesting it in you. I just like your strength, your confidence, and you have the strength card. Hang on, because this ride is just beginning. I'm excited for you. What else does Sagittarius need to know? See how Holy Spirit could just change the whole narrative, the script, people's feelings and emotions. Sagittarius Spirit says where you are right now is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you've got this. I love that. That's very true. There's nothing easy about learning life's lessons, right? There's always a lesson, and when you get past one lesson, there's just one more. What else does Sagittarius need to know, Spirit? That wasn't what I was looking for, but obviously you need to know something from here. That's what it is. Spirit says you find out some more information about these rendezvous. For some of you, it could have been with somebody at work. Love affairs at work rarely do well, but this whole rendezvous, engaging in secret escapades was a work love affair, or somehow it involved their job. More information continues to come out. Okay? Let us summarize with an angel number, and if you could just put this number into the chat comments, I would be so happy. Look at this, your luck changes, and look how it increases. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Your angel guides, your spirit guides are all around you, assisting you while you're making progress. Justice. This looks like justice. You deserve everything coming in. Structures. New structures are being erected. New systems, processes, conditionings, and rules. But you are right on track, right where you're supposed to be. Someone from the other side also has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into peace, into the right place. Yes, be sure that everything will fall into pieces. But I think they're saying into the right place automatically. This is good luck. Spirit is like giving you the nod. And if you're ready to receive something good, put 1, 2, 3, 4 in the comments. I'm going to be praying for that number for you, Sag. And until the next moon phase, namaste.